Well, we tell you this often, but it's worth repeating. The U.S. Geological Survey says we should all be prepared for the possibility of an earthquake.
According to the USGS, there have been 12 earthquakes along the New Madrid fault line in just the last 30 days. Blake Showalter is live in the studio to tell us more. Blake?
Jeff and Kathy, the Heartland region gets hundreds of earthquakes a year due to its proximity to the New Madrid fault line. And with it being Earthquake Awareness Month, I spoke with a local history museum to learn more about why we get so many earthquakes and what you can do to stay safe.
Highlighted area is what is generally known as the New Madrid seismic zone.
New Madrid Historical Museum Administrator Jeff Grunwald says the Heartland is part of the most active location for earthquakes east of the Rockies, due to the Reelfoot Rift deep within the bedrock.
That area of instability is what has led to these faults forming in this part of the country. Faults are again gonna layer with this rift. And due to tectonic activity, that's the reason why we have earthquakes.
Grunwald says you can typically only feel earthquakes with a magnitude of 3.0 or higher, and damage from earthquakes take place when the magnitude reaches 5.0. He says last year our region had over 300 earthquakes, but only 2 had gotten to a 3.0 magnitude or greater.
Now, that doesn't mean there is not a risk here for a larger earthquake. There certainly is, and there could be one at any time. But the likelihoods are pretty low.
Grunwald says the largest earthquakes took place more than 200 years ago. In nearly a 4-month span from 1811 to 1812, there were over 1,500 earthquakes recorded that shook the ground.
Your big quakes occurred on December 16th, January 23rd, and February 7th, 1811 and 1812. You typically see those estimated in the mid to high 7 magnitude range.
While he does not expect another earthquake at the magnitude of 1812 to happen anytime soon, Grunwald says if one were to occur, it would impact anyone in a 200 to 300 mile range, due to the bedrock in the region being more dense.
One reason for that is shockwave behaviors in this part of the country are different from out on the west coast. So shockwaves from earthquakes in this part of the country travel up to 20 times as far as they do out, say, in California.
Grunwald says if an earthquake does happen near you, there are certain precautions you can take to keep yourself safe.
Try to tell you to have enough supplies in place that you could take care of yourself for 2 weeks in the event of a natural disaster. So 2 weeks ready is kind of another thing to think about, in addition to drop, cover, and hold on.
Grunwald says the biggest modern earthquake to take place in the Heartland was a 5.4 magnitude earthquake in 2008. He says his museum is open every day and encourages anyone to come down to learn more. Kathy, back to you.